Yes, Lord. Yes, Jesus. Yes, God.
The good people are beset on all sides. There are evil people who are fighting among themselves, but the light will disturb them. They are disturbed by your light, and so they will turn on you. They are bothered by your presence. You are not the one who decides, because your trust is not in this realm. True power is always hidden, and my power is not inside myself. You can bury me, but what you don't know is that you are doing exactly what I need, because I am a seed, and I needed you to be unleashed. I needed you to bury me so that I can rise and be an example to the world of what the power that's behind me can do. I woke up today with the confidence of a Nigerian pastor. I may be surrounded by big lions, but I am their Daniel. It is not me, but the Lord that will shut up their mouth. The fire is getting hot, but my angels are with me. They are my aircon because I'm a bad Negro. Welcome to it. We are back. Episode 2. Before there was King David, the lover of God, and the seeker after his own heart, and before there was Solomon, the wise, who sought truth before everything else, there was the personification of wisdom. She was everything all at once. She gave birth so as to unfold her petals, to reveal the patterns of life. She is Mother Nature. She is all love and all truth. So I am born, hidden in the skirt of my mother, who is hidden just the same in her mother, in the prayers of her mother before her. Therefore, I exist within a matrix of wombs that opened, dated all the way back to the beginning of time, to the time of the first humans. An egg within an egg, within an egg within an egg, an endless loop going all the way back like fractals. This is the line that is traced all the way back to the first womb, to the most sacred thing in this realm, and it's followed by the second womb, which is also known as a tomb. The earth that gives life is where we retreat in death. When I die, bury me. Bury me and plant a tree. Bury me on my own land, plant a tree that will be remembered. Don't put me in an expensive coffin, but put my body in a hemp sack. Lay me on the ground in the fetal position and observe the 6 feet, then further above me plant a seed. That will become a big tree, something indigenous to the land, and I hope we have options for something that is evergreen. If not, then I want something long lasting. Long lasting, something as massive as a baobab. So, yes, I am Zulu, and yet I ignore patriarchy. We emerged from the reeds, the waters at the end of the world, where the final waters are, beyond the other waters that were withholding the land yet to be discovered. This is the history of my maternal line, my X chromosome, the X on both sides. The X is a code for the matrix, the place from whence you entered. And my X's are my 2 grandmothers, my maternal and paternal. My Y is a bit more elusive. It's not as straightforward. It's a convoluted story that involves several twists and turns. Just like how in the Bible they twisted the lines of Jacob and Esau, how the blessings went to Isaac and not Ishmael, how the killer Cain lives on while the innocent Abel was never able to pass on his line, with all that potential unfulfilled. So Seth was the answer to complete the work that Abel started. Both X's in my life, the matrices that I entered through, have Christian roots. My father's grandmother was the first to be baptized, and on my mother's side, it's been a much longer history with Christianity. They took to Christianity much earlier, and I would venture a guess because I do not know if it was my grandmother's grandmother that was the first, or if it was her mother who was first in that line. I just know that the English names go back quite some time. It's always harder to trace the male matrices, the matrix of the ballsack, the storehouse of the future. Generations come from a million options. See, my father's father is disputed. It seems the older generations are ready to take this to their grave. All we know is he worked in the mines in Johannesburg. Who didn't? And that's why I have such a trouble with this idea of xenophobia. When we were digging the gold and creating a new language called Fanagalo, we were all equal. We all worked to unearth the gold from beneath. We all died in the pursuit of diamonds in Kimberley. My other grandfather, I never met. He passed on before I was born, so I guess I'll meet him on the other side. But further down his line, although he is Xhosa, there is some Kwe or Tlam blood.
Show of hands if you've seen the movie Black Panther. In the movie, there's Challenge Day. Out from the mountains comes my man M'Baku, if you remember, coming out with his boys like, ooh-ha, cha-cha-cha, ooh-ha. You remember that? And he comes out and he's like, we've been watching from the mountains. You remember that? That's how he used to speak, right? Watching from the mountains, and you couldn't keep your own father safe. So T'Challa and M'Baku are fighting for the throne of Wakanda. And as they're fighting, there's a point in time where T'Challa, it looks like he's about to lose. His eyes start to blur. It looks like he's getting choked out. But what does he do? He looks over at his mother. And his mother, Queen Ramona, looks at him and she says, what? Show him who you are. When they don't believe in you, you tell the world who you are. When they judge you based on the color of your skin and not the content of your character, you show the world who you are. When they think they knocked you down, meanwhile, you went down to pray, you show the world who you are. Show the world who you are. Every day you wake up, show the world who you are. Because if you don't show the world who you are, the world will show you who you are. But there's something greater about you. You are not defined by what you see on TikTok. You are not defined by what the world says about you. Every single day you wake up, you get to tell the world who you are. But you have to ask yourself who you are so you can tell the world who you are. I'm a king. I'm a queen. I'm the first millionaire in my family. I'm gonna be the first to graduate in my family. You get to tell the world who you are every single day. If you don't choose your greatness, somebody else will choose your mediocrity.